Hello beauty and gents, welcome back to another video. I'm Tiffany if you're new. Thank you for coming back. If you have been one of my subscribers, well, if you clicked on it, you're wanting to know about the same thing I wanted to know about, and that is going to be the brand Laundry Sauce. So I have been intrigued by this brand for quite some time now. Actually, I've been just searching for something that will scent up my clothes and my laundry without me having to spray it with room spray, perfume, without having to put on perfume if I even didn't want to. And I haven't found anything quite yet. I've tried all kinds of different things. I've tried the Tyler Candle Company. I've tried all the different mixtures of Gains and Tides and all of that. I've been trying the Bath and Body Works scents, and so far nothing really scents up my clothes the way I like them. Now, you may not like your clothes scented like that, and that's you. But I do want that and desire that. I love walking by somebody in a park and they smell really good, and you can tell they don't smell good because they have on perfume. Their clothes just smell good. And so sometimes regular washing powder doesn't always get that done. So I did order this laundry sauce off of the TikTok shop, and so let's talk about it. Okay, so I'm getting oil all over this because I have oil on my hand from another video I just shot. So please excuse and ignore that. I've been trying to wipe it off, but it's not helping. But anyway, it comes in this little bitty box. It's not very big. I expected some big box, but it's not very big. This is a sample pack, and open it up like this, and it has the scents inside. You do get this little leaflet here that tells you different scents that are in there, and also some instructions for washing and how you use them. Now, because you only get one of each pod, I don't know that you really need the instructions for washing, because that's for if you had like a lot of pods at once. But anyways, so the scents that they have in the sample pack are the Australian sandalwood, the French saffron, the Indonesian patchouli, the Egyptian rose, Italian bergamot, and Siberian pine. So upon opening it, it smells really good. I will say that I feel like because something so strong that is overpowering everything else in here. It's making everything kind of smell like the same thing, if you will. Comes with this little paper divider in it, which I don't love. I really wish, best case scenario, if these had been sealed and I got to kind of open them one by one, then maybe they wouldn't all smell the same, because something is definitely in here overpowering. So they are just kind of divided by a little paper divider. This is the Australian sandalwood, and I'm trying to see if that's what I'm smelling. Whatever it is more of a deeper, more masculine smell, and it might be the Australian sandalwood, but I'm not sure. But the Australian sandalwood, it just says rugged, warm, and earthy. It definitely gives me like foresty vibes for sure. Smells good, smells really good. I don't think it's one that I would pick for my clothes, but it smells really good. It definitely gives me like a male vibe, male clothing vibe, and particularly like a vibe of someone who likes to be outside. It gives me like chopping wood vibes. I don't know if that's correct, but it gives me like in the outside, being outside, hiking and doing things outside kind of vibe. And then there's French saffron. It says velvety, sweet, and addictive. Again, everything's kind of taken on the scent of something else. And so I don't know if I'm getting the true scent, but I do smell the saffron. It smells really good. And these pods, by the way, are pretty thin. I can imagine if I pressed it too much, it would probably bust, because they are very smushy, but in their pretty good feels. Yeah, that's how they look, and they all have a more goldy yellowish tone to them. Velvety, sweet, and addictive is French saffron. It smells good. That's a contender for sure. Indonesian patchouli. It says soothing, exotic, and beachy. It smells good. I can't tell what kind of vibe that's giving me, but I can definitely smell the patchouli with some sweetness laced on top. But it smells good. It smells really good. And then Egyptian rose, seductive, floral, and spicy. Heavy on the rose. Heavy on the rose. You can definitely smell the rose. little bit of spice. I'm not getting floral. I'm getting, well, floral, rose is floral. I'm getting rose with a hint of spice. But it is very, very rose forward. I am in Texas, specifically Tyler, Texas, and we have a place called the Rose Garden. And when you walk in, you're like, boom, hit in the face with roses. It literally reminds me of the Rose Garden. So Italian bergamot, it says modern, bright, and citrusy. It smells good. Very clean, very, very clean. It reminds me of like fresh linen Lysol kind of situation where it's like very clean smelling. Very, very clean vibes if you just want to smell just very clean. And then Siberian pine, it says crisp, clean, and woodsy. This is very masculine, very, very masculine smelling. It reminds me of like a Bath and Body Works masculine scent. Yeah, very, very, very masculine. So my favorites so far are the French saffron and maybe the French saffron for sure. The Italian bergamot, which is like the very like clean scent, and then maybe the Indonesian patchouli, but I'm not sure. Yeah, because it's kind of, it smells good. It wouldn't be my favorite, but it smells good. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do, because the biggest thing about these is, do they work? So I have a load of kitchen towels, very, very small load that I'm going to use one of these on, and then I'll probably use one of them on a small load of clothing, which is going to be like, you know, thicker, and see if they work. So we will be back again. Here's the sample pack, just divided by this little paper that gets on my nerves. And we will see if this works. I'll be back. Okay, so I have a few towels here. These are my kitchen towels that are dirty and need to be washed, and we're going to pop those in with one of these. I'm not sure which one I want to use. Maybe this Italian bergamot, since it's supposed to be kind of more of the clean citrusy one. So maybe this one. So we'll pop this in and let you know how it comes out. Okay, y'all, welcome back. It's another day. Well, actually, several days. Anyways, I did wash some clothes with the laundry sauce pads. So let's talk about what we think about it. Okay, first of all, I washed a small load. And so I washed some kitchen towels that I have here. And then I washed a bigger load of a duvet and some pillowcases. So I washed them in two different scents, so we'll start with the smaller load. Now, full transparency, I did do the thing where you forget that the clothes are in the washer, you leave them in there a bit too long, and they start to go sour. That is my bad. So initially, I used the French saffron, and it did smell good. I will say I remember walking down into my garage because my washer and dryer are down in my enclosed finished garage, and mostly finished garage. And I walked down there and I could immediately smell like a faint like whiff of the scent. It wasn't super strong, but you could smell it. And then on the clothes, same thing. It smelled really good, but just very soft, very faint, but it did smell good. But since my clothes got left in there and I didn't dry them, I had to rewash them. They were kind of on the like mid-sour side and I had to rewash. So I went back in with, I believe it was the Italian bergamot. So that's what's on them now. I just used one pod. I did a small load because it's nothing but like a few towels here, but you can smell it. It definitely was not strong enough to get rid of that like sourish stench that clothes have when you don't dry them in time, but you can still smell it. It does smell good. They have been sitting for a couple of days outside of the dryer, so the longevity is giving. That's pretty good. And considering what's combating that soiledy kind of smell, the one pod did do pretty well. What I will say about the pods is that I noticed when you put them in there, the water's running and they're not immediately like bursting and causing suds. I don't know. I had to like each time kind of go in there and kind of like lift it up and put it back over there where the water was, and then you could see the bubbles start to form and you can start to smell it. But otherwise, it would just be kind of floating in this like little golden pod over to the left or to the right every single time. I'm assuming if you put more than one pod in there, A, it's gonna be stronger, B, it's gonna start sudsing up a whole lot sooner than it did. But again, it does smell good. From what I can smell, like this towel isn't as soiled, and it has lasted. It is very faint, but I had one pod. I mean, you have only one of everything in here. I'd imagine you'd have to put a good probably 2 or 3 in there just to get it like really smelling up the way you want it. But I will say that I can smell it. Definitely love the way it smells. I love the way the French saffron and the Italian bergamot smelled. This is very like clean, very clean smelling. So I do like it. And then I went in with the Egyptian rose on my duvet. Oh my gosh, that smells so good, y'all. This is still semi-wet because I need to bleach it, but I didn't want to bleach it while doing the scent because it would have messed with the integrity of the scent, and I couldn't come on here and give you an honest review. So I didn't bleach it yet, but man, it smells really, really good. It's not like in your face. Again, it's one pod. It's one pod for all of this, but I can imagine if I had 2 or 3 pods, what we could have done with the scent profile. It smells so beautiful, so sweet, so girly. And it has been sitting out as well for like 2 days, and I can still smell it very prominently. So again, I can only imagine if I had multiple pods to put in there. And I've seen that when you get a box, you get a box of those pods. And I heard they are very pricey, but you get a good amount in there when you buy a box. So y'all, I think I like it. I think one day I might try it. I don't know. If you've tried it, please like check in, let me know what you think and how long the longevity is once you fold your clothes up and you dry them and fold them up, put them in your drawer and go back and get them. That's also something that I'm looking for is, okay, yeah, it smells good now, but once I fold it and it's been sitting in my drawer and I pull it out, will it still have scent to it? I want to be able to pop it on, go exercising, and I still smell good. So, but yeah, for now, I'm very surprised because I've seen very mixed reviews on laundry sauce. I've seen like it's very hyped up, it doesn't work. I've seen, of course, people that, have been gifted it is gonna, give their thoughts on, how well it works or whatever. But I wanted to give you guys like a very honest review. I don't get paid for anything. I haven't been sent anything. I purchased this little pack with my own money for the TikTok shop. I've reached out to them actually a couple of times trying to work with them and have never gotten a response back ever. So just know this is not me trying to sell you anything because they have done nothing for me. Won't even respond back to me actually. So this is honestly what I think about it. And it's even on my arm right now. I can tell you that it does smell good. And I think if you got a scent and it's a certain scent, a specifically certain scent, is probably going to be very strong, and then you can control the power of how much your clothing smells. I might invest in one and just see and come back and let you know about that particular scent. But for now, I can definitely say I can smell them. They're not super strong. Like I'm sitting here in this pile of clothing is like not even arm's length for me, and I can't smell it right now. But if I put it up to my nose, I can smell it. Also, it's one pod. So how much is one little pod going to really project and do? But yeah, if you want to try it, definitely get on TikTok shop and order this little sample pack here. And it'll pop up on the screen how much I paid for it, unless I said it already because I can't remember. It was like days ago, y'all. And it does come with 6 of them inside of there that you can try. Again, don't expect too much because you're getting one pod to try. So you want to try it on a small load of something, or just like some sheets or just your kitchen towels or something like that. Maybe your intimate clothing or something like that, and see if you like it because it's just one. So for one pod, I think it did pretty good for a whole bed set to really be smelling up pretty good And I can imagine if I had multiple. So laundry sauce did do pretty well. I'm pretty surprised because again, I've seen very, very mixed reviews. Definitely will be giving them a try. And yeah, I hope this has helped somebody that's been interested in it. I know that a lot of my followers are interested in like how to make our homes smell good. And we've all been trying all these different machines and all those different things. So if you follow me for that, you'll definitely appreciate this, because part of making things smell good are also our linens, right? Our blankets, our throws, our bedspreads, our pillows, all of those things that we wash and we leave sitting out also aid in how our house smells good or bad. Our pet beds and all those things. And so if those things smell good, they also aid in our home smelling well. So I've been on the hunt for a long time for either a washing powder combination or an actual washing powder that does the job. And we'll see if laundry sauce actually makes the cut once I actually buy some and try it on out. And I'll be back and let you know on that specific one if you want to know. If not, then this is what we got. And thank you for joining me today. I know this was a short one, but I've been wanting to do this because I've been wanting to try laundry sauce and just could never get them to play the game with me. So I hope this helps somebody that's been like curious about it as well. And yeah, let me know what you think if you've tried it, and I will see you in the next video. If I have been your vibe, don't forget to hit subscribe. Don't forget to smash the like button if this has helped you any. Share it with other people, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.